All right, so I'm going to look at some circle terminology. I'm just going to leave this quote here for you to pause and have a read of. I think it's a fascinating one. That basically, what we're engaged in is quite beautiful and it's artistic in lots of ways. So fascinating. Okay, very light on lesson today, just talking about circles. So if we just jump into it, circle terminology, all the different kinds of things we can talk about in a circle. There's one major thing missing, which I'll talk about at the end, which I'm not sure why I didn't put it in. But step 1 of 8, or the first thing, is a chord through the center, okay, which we call that the diameter. So that's the diameter of a circle. All right, if it's just any regular old chord and it doesn't go through the center of the circle, then we just call it a chord. All right, a minor arc. So arcs refer to sort of lengths along the perimeter. So a minor arc is an arc that subtends an angle less than 180 degrees. So this would be a minor arc. Okay, the next one would be a major arc, it would be this. Because if we connected it here to here, around here would be more than 180 degrees. So that's a major arc. All right, a minor sector, we're now talking about areas. So we've got a minor sector of the circle. Again, the angle subtended here is less than 180, and then this area is is a minor sector, and then a major sector is the other way around. You've got more than half the circle as your major is an area of your circle. All right, then you've got what's called a minor segment. So it's just that area there. So it's the area sort of bounded by a chord. And then you've got a major segment. Okay. And then I think this just has one more scene where we just talk about put them all together so you can see them. Screenshot it, maybe put it in your notes in case you forget any of these. And what's the big thing that's missing? The one that we talk about so much with circles is obviously the radius. A radius is half the diameter. Radius, I always think of a radar, the radius from here to here, going a radar around, just like you see on those battleships and things. I'm sure radius, or the term RAD, has some interesting origin. Some homework to do to find out what the word rad means. Anyway, good luck with all your studies. Talk soon.